Uh, Good morning, everybody. My apology for yesterday. I made a video, but on my laptop, I don't know why it's so difficult to transfer it to my YouTube. Now I'm doing another one. It's a repeat. Uh, Today's lesson is about ingredients. Uh, the first step when making soap, you need to have a board that you work on it, or newspaper. I prefer a board. I just took this board from Kellogg's, and yeah, it's working for me. So the first step making soap is to prepare the lye solution, which is a mixture of water and caustic water, caustic soda. As you can see it now here, it's about 5 liter that I bought from Westpac. You can get it from hardware or some supermarkets, but I get bulk in Westpac. So the first step in doing soap, wearing gloves, long sleeves, goggle if you have them. If you don't have, doesn't matter. You use your first jug or whatever container that you are using. So it's to use lye and water. Okay, if you don't use lye and water, you can use rooibos tea if you do rooibos tea soap, and you can use coffee. You can use milk or milk and coffee. When it comes to coffee, you can use any coffee, Ricoffee, coffee, Nescafe Ricoffee, or any other coffee that you have. You can use it. But when you use milk or coffee, you need to freeze it first. Make an ice cubes. So it's either water or ice cubes when using coffee or milk, or when using aloe vera. Aloe vera is another ingredient that I'm using. I have a lot of pot plants. This is the smallest, just to show you. Also, you can make ice cubes with aloe vera. They make beautiful soap. And there are so many ingredients that you can mix with lye. We have papaya. Also, you process it and mix it with lye. And our standard ingredients, it's 1 cup to 110 ml of this. That is the standard. So everything that you use, it's 1 cup to 110 ml. You can also use milk and coffee at the same time to make soap. So I'm showing you this. This is our first step that we're gonna use with this jug. For the soap that you're gonna make on Monday, I don't know which soap am I going to do, we'll see. So you can use avocado, papaya, mango, carrots, strawberries, citrus, oranges. You can make soap with it. In fact, most of the things that you have in the kitchen. You can also include honey and oats in your soap making. That will be an exfoliation soap or exfoliator. There are so many ingredients. I'll just paste my list so that you can see what type of soaps I'm doing. Okay, that was the first step. I'm going to remove this. Note, first step when making soap, wearing gloves, goggles, no children, well ventilated room. So let's go and get some caustic soda or lye or sodium hydroxide as it's been called. So I'm gonna move this. Once you mix the two, you put it aside. But these are the ingredients. Today I'm telling you about the ingredients that I made. So I put them to the side. The second step, it's another container, the bigger container. So in this one, you're gonna mix oils. You can use fat, any fat, even the vegetable oil. You can use olive oil, coconut oil. The one that I'm using a lot because I can get it in bulks, it's this one. I wonder if you can see it now. It's a palm oil. It's written pure palm deep frying oil. And it's about how many? 20 liters. I get it at 250. You can get it from the butcheries. And some of the supermarkets. I buy mine from Westpark because we have it here in Krugersdorp. So that's where I buy mine in bulk. The other one that I used, because I said you can use any fat or oil, but mind you, if you use fat, you need to boil it first. I found this in the butchery. It's a beef fat. Can you see it? It's about 10 liters. So you can also use this to make soap. There's no difference. So this is another fat that you can use. Grapeseed oil also you can use. I get my grapeseed oil in Pick n Pay. They've got a big bottle, 750 bottle. And it's about 65 rand. So like I finished with, this is step 2 of soap making that I'm talking about, that you're gonna make into this bigger jug. So what is happening, step 2 needs only oil and essential oils for perfume. And then step 2, let's say you made step 1 with water only, and you want to add whatever type of soap you are doing, like maybe you want to add carrot puree. That's when, after mixing the 2 steps, you can put your carrot. But if your carrot was made into cubes, step 2 will be for oils and adding step 1 and adding essential oils. I'll show you when we make soap on Monday. So this is step 2. Oils, you can use 1 oil. You can mix all oils, including glycerin. Any oil, you can make a mixture of oils. But even 1 oil is okay. That was our step 2. So the essential oil, it depends on you what type you want. I've got a lot of them. Here I've got lavender and rosemary. So you can do anything. So let's say you're doing lavender soap. You made lavender tea with flowers. You can also add this to your lavender for the smell. let's say you're doing a rosemary soap, you will also add this, about 30 drops of them. But even if you don't do lavender or rosemary, you just add them. You can add one, you can combine them, you can add 3 to make your own perfume. So that's all for today for the ingredients, because once you did step 1 and do step 2, let me move this. You did step 1 and you do step 2, and you take step 1 into step 2, and you put all your essential oil. And we also have coloring. If you want to color your soup, you can buy powdered coloring from the Indian market shops. They've got this, it's about 5 rand packet, and it lasts long. And then you can also use natural coloring. Natural coloring like beetroot or spinach. You just process them, spinach in water, and instead of using pure water, you use spinach water. Also, it's a spinach soup, but you can add whatever you want, maybe carrots or whatever, or this black seeds, or there's another important ingredient that I forgot to give it to you. That is the rice soup. Rice soup will glow your skin. You can also buy rice powder or grind it yourself, or cook it and put it into cubes and mix it with lye. So we'll see on Monday which soup I'm gonna do it for you, and I'll appreciate after that you do your own soup. The other thing that I told you last time is to go to Pick n Pay and buy malt. But as a learner, even if you didn't buy a malt, you got a juice cartoon, big juice cartoon. Where is the milk? I don't have milk anymore in the. It's in the bin. Juice cartoon. You can cut it around like this and use it for filling your soup custard consistency, and then when it's dry you just remove the cartoon and cut your soup in slice. So it doesn't matter whether you didn't have time to buy a mold for the soup. You can still use those cartoons to practice with. I think it's much better than in that one. So this is the lesson for today. I just cut it short. Yesterday it was so long. I talked a lot, but we'll see on Monday when we do the soup, our first batch of soup on Monday. Okay, bye bye. I'm gonna stop there.